So let me get this straight. I just need some clarification. You're upset because he didn't tell you he was married. Okay. But you're less upset that you are dating a man that has 6 children by 4 different women.
I see dead people. I must have hung a big hoe.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for the recap of love during Lockup. Child, the episode was alright. The episode was alright. We met some co-participants. We met some co-participants that I liked. We'll talk about that in a minute. First, let's talk about Andy and Candace, honey. Andy has made it to Las Vegas. And he is getting Candace's apartment ready. That's costing him how much, y'all, a month? $1,300, $1,600 a month. He done got a bed, couch, utensils, dishes, toiletries, the car. Andy dropping money like nothing. Now, y'all remember, he got a whole financial advisor. He got a financial advisor. And the financial advisor said, now listen here, you need to stop all this spending. But oh no, see, Andy didn't hear that because you know Andy ain't got good sense. He heard, let me go and buy some furniture. Credit card. So he's getting the apartment ready. Candace is getting out, the next day. Her homegirl come over. Her homegirl that she met in prison. She's helping him box things, get the apartment ready. So she was like, yeah, I need to go to the bathroom. Where is it? So she goes in the bathroom. She's talking to Candace and she said, girl, I don't know what you done to this man, but he is sprung. Okay? Whatever you want, you will get whatever you want. Whatever you need. Anything you want done, baby, I'll do it naturally. R.I.P. to the queen. Okay? So she was like, he will definitely do whatever it takes to keep you. You're going to walk all over this man. And so here is Candace talking about, I know, but you know, I don't know what to do. And so the homegirl said, you definitely ain't moving to Jersey. You definitely ain't moving to Jersey. You're going to stay here in Vegas. I know it, you know it, he just don't know it. And so here's, you know, Candace talking about, well, I'm not going to make no decision until I get custody or some type of custody with my son. Who's that sound like, y'all? So, you know, Andy is, of course, excited. And he's got to see if she is going to be able to come back to her apartment, or she got to stay at, what is it, y'all, a halfway house? Or she has to stay somewhere for a period of time before she can go to her own place. I guess it's part of her parole or probation. Did y'all see that Timu Louis Vuitton? Did you get the zipper fits, child? Did you get the little strap fits, child? What'd you do, super glue it? Anyway, child, that's Candace and Andy. Let's move on. Shantae and True. True? You sure you want to go by that name? Because I think you done lied to Shantae about them pictures. You a whole lie. Okay? Now, Shantae sent True some pictures. The Department of Correction says no. Okay? Okay? He's on punishment. So we're going to send those pictures back. Side note, how pretty is Shantae's daughter? These kids, man. These kids. Again, I have said this. The kids got more sense than the parents. Okay? Her daughter was like, listen, I don't trust True. Okay? My mama, she's not good with love. She's looking for love in all the wrong places. Okay? My mama ain't got good sense. She didn't say that, I did, but that's what her daughter wanted to say. When it comes to men's. So the pictures got sent back. So she called the prison. All right? And she was like, listen, I sent some pictures to my, dude, and they got sent back. Why? And so the correctional officer or whoever worked there said, okay, the only reason why pictures are sent back is explicit pictures, nudity, or contraband. One of those three. And so she said, no, none of that. I didn't do none of that. And she says, okay, well, maybe he's in solitary confinement. I just talked to him. None of that. And so the woman said, well, maybe some pictures were sent to him that wasn't you. I say, what now? See, maybe somebody else sent him explicit pictures or contraband or some nudity. It may not have been you, but it may have been somebody else. And so Shantae said, bet. Okay? And the daughter, she was all in. The daughter was like, I'm intrigued. So Shantae True called Shantae. And she was like, I sent you some pictures. They got sent back. And he was like, well, why did they get sent back? So she explained the situation. And so he was like, you know what? I know what it is. So she says, okay, you tell me, because are you talking to someone else on the side? You got another girl sending you things? You talking to another woman? You got another girlfriend? Talk to me, True. Or should I say false? So True got to hemming and hawing and stumbling over his words, honey. He had a seizure mid-sentence. What did you say again? Can you repeat that? So True said that his homeboy, 2 braids. Not 1, not 3, not 4, but 2 braids. Told him, I got this little cutie, okay, this little honey dip. Okay, she cute or whatever. I'm going to send you some pictures of her and her tits and her jelly ass, okay? And get you something to look at night. Now, you mean to tell me 2 braids don't know that you're in a relationship with Shantae? That he's willing to send you some naked pictures of another girl? True. True. What do y'all smell, y'all? I smell bullshit. And so Shantae said, that don't even sound right. That sounds dumb. Okay, I ain't buying it. Something ain't right. He got another woman on the outside. Something's not right. And so here is True. Well, that's the only way that could happen. He says, you know what, let me call my homeboys and ask him what kind of pictures he had sent to me. Do y'all believe True? Do y'all believe True? Put it in the comments. Comment of the day. Do you believe True? Yes or no, child? And so then here's Shantae. Shantae was like, well, don't let me find out you got a girlfriend on the outside. I love him, though. I love him. And then she gonna talk about, just know, I'm making a note. Take notes that I ain't really buying this story. I was like, what True gonna do? He gonna be in his cell and like, you know what? I need to take note. I need to take note of what Shantae said, or she gonna leave me or break over me. Imagine. She has sent this man thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And here he is, trying to get some naked pictures from somebody else. From two braids. Shantae. Let's move on. Samantha and Rick. 10 seconds. Alright. Rick is going to his high school reunion. And Samantha woke Rick as soon as he walked through the door. She woke Rick to scream out, "I'm engaged! Woo, woo! I'm engaged! You hear that? Hey, Steve! Hey, I'm engaged! Hey, Annie! I'm engaged! I'm engaged!" Because, see, they're her classmates, too. And, see, she can't go to a reunion because she don't know how to control herself when she gets behind the wheel of a vehicle. So she in prison for DUI. So she wants Rick to make sure that he let everybody know that he's engaged to a felon that's incarcerated. So Rick was like, slow your roll, okay? Slow your roll. I'm not going to let people know off bat that I'm engaged and we're that close. You know, some things I want to keep to myself. She said, oh, so you hiding me. You're hiding me. You're embarrassed of me. Is that what it is? He said, no. I am not. Okay? But who goes into a reunion and just, off bat say, I's getting married now? Samantha, you are 56 years old. Your insecurity is showing. Let that man breathe. How you got that man in the chokehold out of state from Idaho? Rick was like, man, what she really wants is for us to get married. Because, see, if she relocates to Arizona where I'm at, okay, she will have to be married. And he said, I'm not really ready for that right now, okay? We still have to get to know each other just a little bit more, even though they went to high school together. And we just gonna have to, adjust. Let's date a little bit. But Samantha's like, listen, he needs to relocate here to Idaho because I got grandkids. And I need to be, close to my grandkids. Where was these grandkids at when you was on this highway doing 90 drunk? It boggles my mind. And this is no judgment. This is just fact. Every time when someone gets behind the wheel and they risk their lives, they could hurt themselves or somebody else. When they are in trouble, going to jail, going to court, get arrested. What about my kids? What about my kids? You wasn't thinking about anybody else but yourself when you got behind that wheel of that vehicle. Oh, but now, the grandkids. So he goes to this reunion and baby, the minute he stepped out that truck, them women smelled Rick. Okay? The maiden call. Is that a man that's possibly single? Attack! Honey, they were like cats in heat. So it was this one particular girl, I don't know what is her name, Sandy. And she was like, listen, I was in love with Rick. Me and Rick had a connection. She was all over this man, all up in his face. She was breathing out, probably had alcohol breath. And I'm like, get away from him, just touching all over him, just breathing. She looked like she may have been a little bit inebriated. Then there was another girl. She was, oh, Rick, oh, come here, Rick, holding hands. Honey, it was a hot mess. Honey, Rick must have been the man in high school. So here is Samantha. Samantha is calling. You tell him you engaged? He was like, no. He said, I'm not going to announce it. Okay? I ain't telling these people. Why not? Why not? Who's there? Who you talking to? Don't you be going to the bedroom. Don't you go inside that house. Don't be eating no Cheez-Its. Don't be drinking. Don't be drinking. Don't be drinking. So here comes the wandering drunk. And she comes in. Who you talking? What you doing? And so she's talking. And so Samantha was like, who is that? Who is that? Oh, who is that? Hey, girl. Hey, girl. He's engaged, bitch. Like, Rick can't even enjoy himself amongst the 10 people that's at this reunion. So Rick is like, yes, I am engaged to Samantha. And so the girl was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I didn't know. I mean, if he was single, I'll be all over him. Okay, if he was single, I'll be all over him. But he ain't single, so he loves me. I love him. What day is it? So anyway, Rick was like, don't worry about it, Samantha. I love you. It's all good. And so Samantha was like, okay, I love you too. And then that's Samantha and Rick. Let's move on. Ayana and Jamal. Last and most definitely least. Ayana, I just want to let you know. Come here, girl. Come here. Your children are sick of you. They are sick of you. They are sick of your shenanigans. They are sick of you talking to Jamal every 5 minutes. They are sick of you not showing them any attention. They are just sick of you. Did you see her son in the backseat, Sastas? Oh. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Join the family, child. I know you want to, okay? I know you want to, so just go ahead and click that button, okay? Now, the son was in that back seat disgusted. He was so disgusted with you, Ayan. I just want to let you know that. You may not know that because, see, you were spending the majority of your time fussing with your mom. But just so you know, he tired of you. He seemed hot and he seemed mad. So Ayana is going to the park with her kids and her brother's there. And she is going to meet Jamal's mother and sisters. But her and Jamal are in a conversation. And so the brother's like, oh, you know, what's up with my sister? You know, y'all gonna get married. I want to be your, you know, brother-in-law and, you know, all that. And so he was like, oh, yeah, it's all good. It's all good, you know, in 2 years. Hey, I said, wait a minute. What do you mean 2 years? What are you talking about? I'm not waiting for 2 years. A heck to the no. Okay? What is this 2-year talk? I thought we was going to get married like tomorrow. So what are you talking about 2 years? I have invested a lot in this relationship. And now you talking about 2 years? And he was like, oh, no, hold on. She said, no. Why you studying? I'm not waiting 2 years. I don't know. I don't want to hear anything you got to say. 2 years? So, of course, Jamal is trying to explain. He's tripping over his words. He's tripping over his tongue. The more he talked, the bigger his tongue got. So they get to the park, and it's time to meet his family. The co-participants that I like. Let's give a strong shout out. When I seen Mama Jamal with those black socks and those Nike Dunks, it was over. I was invested. I was like, what's her name? Candace? Hey, Candace, you got some stories to tell. See, Candace looked like she done lived life. And she looked like she is for the shits. Candace looked like she will cuss you out while smiling. Candace looked like that if she went to church and somebody showed out at church, she gonna cuss them out. And then while she cussed them out and then they're embarrassed, she'd be like, I'm sorry I embarrassed you. But I had to get you straight real quick. That's what Candace looked like, Mama Jamal. And then let's talk about his sisters. His sisters look like they sweet, but they also look like, F you up. Okay? Don't play with us. They look like they fought on the school bus. Sisters look like, don't you play. See, that's what Ayana look like. She need to be worried about that mama and them two sisters. But they seem cool as hell. They seem cool as hell. They were just like, you know what? We know our brother. Okay? Ayana, you ain't ready for our brother. Our brother is a player from the Himalayas. Where's that from, y'all? Where's that from? Put it in the comments. Because, see, the mama said, so you the one. Ayana was confident. I'm the one. I'm going to be your daughter-in-law. She said, oh, you're going to be my daughter-in-law? Do my son know that? See, my son had been out here in these streets, okay? And he burnt the streets up, okay? There wasn't a condom in sight, okay? He can't even spell safe. He can't spell condom. He can't spell pull out. Okay, my son was just out there being the child. 6 kids by 4 different women. And so the sisters is like, listen, they just need to get to know each other a little bit better. All right. My brother ain't really the one to be settling down. We know our brother. And this ain't it. I mean, she think it's it. But we letting you know in advance, girl. Be ready. Okay? So Ayana was talking about, you know, I'm the one, I'm the girl. And so the mama's talking to Jamal and said, oh, okay, so she it? He was like, yeah. So the mama said, she it? Oh, yeah. She gonna be your daughter-in-law. That's my boo. And so the mama said, let me ask you one more time. She it? Meanwhile, the sisters are like this. Now, we just came to this park, you know, just to get this money from the Love at the Lockup producers. When we get our money, because we know it ain't it. Honey, the sisters was in the cut like this. You know our brother lying, right? Yeah, he lying. He lying, girl. He lying. He lying. So then, he said, so the sister said, this your first marriage? Y'all gonna get married? This your first marriage? And so the mama said, no, this is his second. And so Ayana said, hold up. Wait a minute. This is your second marriage? Why didn't you tell me? And I said, oh, Lord. Meanwhile, little baby girl is crying at her kneecap. Little baby girl is steady crying. The boy is over there playing by himself, child. He over there in the cut. He sat down. He in the swing. He was like, can we go? Where Unc at? Where Unc at? So he could come pick me up. I want to go to Grandma's. So she said, wait a minute. You were married? And so he said that he told her. She said, no, you didn't. You did not tell me that. He said, I did. She said, no, you didn't. Okay? See, this is what I call Negronesia. Honey, just say, it ain't amnesia, it's Negronesia. You know you didn't tell her. You been married and he come talk about, you know, for religious reasons. Maybe I forgot to tell you because of religious reasons. And she was like, well, how long were you married? And he was like, oh, let me think about it. Was it 2 weeks? No, it wasn't 2 weeks. Was it 3 months? No, it wasn't 3 months. It was 6 months. Yeah, that's right. It was 6 months. Wasn't it, Mom? Sisters, back me up. Wasn't it 6 months? And when he said 6 months, them sisters was like this. He lied. Yeah, he lied. He just lied. Like, I thought it was longer than 6 months. Honey, they had the strangest look on their face. The sisters and the mother know what you are. Okay? Ayana, they know their brother. Just like I know my brothers. So Ayana was like, are you at least divorced? Are you at least divorced? And they was like, oh yeah. Now he is divorced. Now he may have been lying for the last 5 minutes, but he is definitely divorced. So she was like, okay, good. She was like, I just cannot believe this. He was married and he didn't tell me. Not the 6 kids by 4 baby mamas, but he was married. That's it, y'all. That's it. What did y'all think about this episode? Okay. Y'all let me know. Don't forget to answer the question of the day. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends.